Feel like giving up? Use the cookie jar method by David Goggins. Life is full of challenges that test our resolve. Whether you're struggling with academic pressures, facing work-related stress, navigating relationship difficulties, or simply feeling frustrated with your rate of personal growth, there are times when giving up seems like the easiest option. However, in these moments of doubt and difficulty, having a strategy to push through can make all the difference. Enter the cookie jar method, a powerful mental tool developed by David Goggins, one of the toughest men alive. Who is David Goggins? Before we dive into the cookie jar method, it's essential to understand its creator. David Goggins is a retired Navy SEAL and an ultra-endurance athlete who has pushed the boundaries of human performance. His achievements include competing in more than 60 ultramarathons, triathlons, and ultra-triathlons, setting new course records and regularly placing in the top 5, holding a former Guinness World Record for completing 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. Goggins is renowned for his mental toughness and ability to push through seemingly insurmountable challenges. The cookie jar method is one of the key techniques he's used to fuel his extraordinary achievements. The origin of the cookie jar method. The cookie jar method was born out of an extreme challenge Goggins set for himself. In an effort to raise money for the Special Operations Warrior Foundation, a nonprofit organization providing scholarships to children of fallen special ops soldiers, Goggins decided to run the Badwater 135, widely regarded as the world's toughest foot race. However, to qualify for Badwater, Goggins needed to complete a 100-mile race. With only 3 days' notice and no specific training, he hadn't run more than a mile in the previous 6 months. Goggins signed up for a 24-hour race with the goal of running 100 miles. This seemingly impossible task became the crucible in which the cookie jar method was forged. The 100-mile challenge. Goggins' experience during this race illustrates the power of the cookie jar method. The first 25 miles, Goggins felt fine, running without major issues. Mile 50, his thighs felt leaden, and every step sent shocks through his body. Yet he persevered. Mile 70, Goggins hit his lowest point. Exhausted and in pain, he couldn't take another step. Bloody urine mixed with diarrhea ran down his leg. He questioned why he was putting himself through this ordeal. The turning point. In this moment of despair, Goggins remembered that this wasn't the first impossible task he'd taken on. He began to recall his past victories and the emotions associated with them. The final push. Drawing on these memories, Goggins found the energy to start moving again. Despite his physical condition, he pushed through to complete the full 100 miles. This experience of tapping into past achievements to fuel present performance became the foundation of the cookie jar method. Understanding the cookie jar method. The cookie jar is a mental repository of all your past achievements and overcome obstacles. It's a tool to remind yourself of your capabilities when you're facing challenges that seem insurmountable. Here's how it works. Create your cookie jar. Make an inventory of your past successes and overcome obstacles. These are your cookies. Include all victories. Don't limit yourself to major achievements. Include smaller victories and everyday obstacles you've overcome. Use it when struggling. When you feel like giving up, mentally reach into your cookie jar and pull out a cookie, a reminder of a past success. Draw strength. Use the emotional memory of that past achievement to fuel your current efforts. Repeat as needed. Keep drawing from your cookie jar until you push through your current challenge. Building your cookie jar. To implement the cookie jar method, start by creating your own jar of mental cookies. Here's how. Write it down. Take a piece of paper and list out all your achievements and overcome obstacles. Be comprehensive. Include both major and minor victories. Examples might include academic achievements, degrees earned, difficult courses passed, professional accomplishments, promotions, successful projects, personal growth, overcoming shyness, conquering a fear, physical achievements, completing a race, reaching a fitness goal, daily victories, doing chores when you didn't feel like it, sticking to a new habit. Reflect on challenges. Think about times when you persevered through difficulty. These are powerful cookies. Keep updating. As you achieve new things or overcome new obstacles, add them to your cookie jar. Implementing the cookie jar method. Once you've built your cookie jar, Here's how to use it effectively. Recognize the need. Be aware of when you're hitting a mental wall and feeling like giving up. Pause and reflect. Take a moment to stop and mentally open your cookie jar. Select a cookie. Choose a past achievement that resonates with your current situation. Relive the emotion. Don't just recall the achievement. Try to relive the emotions you felt when you succeeded. Apply the energy. Use the positive emotions and confidence from your past achievement to fuel your current efforts. Repeat as necessary. If one cookie isn't enough, keep drawing from your jar until you find the strength to continue. The power of mental toughness. The cookie jar method is fundamentally about building mental toughness. By consistently reminding yourself of your capabilities and past successes, you're training your mind to be more resilient in the face of challenges. Over time, this can lead to a significant shift in your mindset, turning impossible into "I can do this." A word of caution. While the cookie jar method is a powerful tool for pushing through mental barriers, it's important to use it wisely. Listen to your body. There's a difference between mental resistance and genuine physical limits. Learn to distinguish between the two. Set reasonable limits. Establish thresholds beyond which you'll stop, regardless of mental toughness. Health and safety should always come first. Value rest. Remember that rest and recovery are essential parts of any growth process. Pushing through occasionally is valuable. Pushing through constantly can be detrimental. Conclusion. Fueling your journey with past successes. Life will always present challenges that test our resolve. The cookie jar method offers a powerful way to draw on our past experiences to fuel our present efforts. By building and regularly using your cookie jar, you could develop the mental toughness to push through difficulties and achieve things you might have once thought impossible. Remember, every challenge you overcome today becomes a new cookie in your jar, fueling your future successes. So the next time you feel like giving up, reach into your cookie jar, draw strength from your past achievements, and push forward. You're capable of more than you think, and your cookie jar is there to remind you of that fact.